Welcome back to my channel. Now we want to work on question C that says that we should draw the surface development of the cone using TT as seen. This is TT here. So we want to draw the surface development, and before we can do that, we have to find the true length of each of this line, the true length of each of the true length of each of this line has to be determined. So how can we do that? So what we need to do now is to from this point, so we extend this horizontal line, now. So the next that we are going to do now is that this point, so I will call this point, I will call it point A. So I just call it point A here. So we put the point of the compass at this point and we extend it to 0. So 0 prime on this frustum of the truncated cone. So we extend it to 0, and then so I'll just extend it to 0. Then I will mark a line here. I just mark this point. So this is point 0. So for the true length that we want to get the true length. That's what we want to get. We have to look for the true length, okay? Because these are not the true length of the oblique cone. So we need to determine the true length, and that's what I'm doing here. So we put it at A again. We extend to 1. So we extend to 1. Okay. So don't forget that we have 111 at the same point. So let's bear that in mind. So I'll make an arc here. So I'll just write 1 here. Okay. Then we extend it to 210. So 210. So we have it at this point. So I'll make an arc here. So I'll just write 2 here. Then we extend it to 39. Okay. So this is the point. So I will make an arc here. So here I will write 3 at this point. Okay. Then 48. 48 from A to 48. So I will make an arc here on this line. So here I will write 4. So then, so we extend it to 57. So this is the point. So I'll just make an arc here. So here I will write 5. Then to 6. So to 6 prime here. Okay. So I'll just make an arc here. So this is 6. Alright, so all these points, we are going to join them with the apex of the cone here. So we join it with, so we join this together like this. So don't forget that what we are doing here is that we are obtaining the true length for each of this line on the cone, on the oblique cone. So when you are dealing with oblique cone, when you're asked to draw the surface development of that cone, of that oblique cone, you need to determine the true length of each of the line on the surface of the cone. Okay. So the last one is this. So each of this line is the true length of the cone. So what we are going to do now, as we have here, that the cutting plane cuts this, it cuts this part off at the cutting plane is inclined at an angle 30 degrees to the horizontal. So I will do the same thing. So this is the point. Don't forget that from here to here is 30, which is to locate this point. So again, so I will just draw a line from here. So this is the point. Then I will draw this line. Okay, so that's what we have here. So this is the true length. So we are using this line, let me write O here. So this line O6 is what we are using to draw an arc. And to do that, so I will come here. Okay, I want to manage this space. I pray that should be enough. Okay, so I will draw a horizontal line. So from here, then I will take this distance from O to 6, because O6 is the longest true length. So I'll just take this O6. So I put the pinpoint here, and this thing is long. Okay, so I'll just draw an arc from here. Alright, so I attached paper to this, so I want to make use of it, so don't be annoyed. Alright, so we draw a horizontal line again from here. Then we take a measurement of true length O6 like this. So from here to here, so we take this distance from here to here. Okay, then we put it at this point. So put it at this point here, and we draw an arc. Okay, so we draw an arc. Okay, I need to and I need to retake it. Okay, it's still correct. Just need to locate that point. Okay, so I'll continue to draw this. Alright, so we have this. So the next that I'm going to do is that I will take one part of the arc here. So alright, so we just take this distance on the arc, then so bring it here. So we are opening from 0 here. So I'm going, this point is 0.0, so this point here is 0.0. So I will now make 12 arcs on this big arc. So this is 1, 2, 6, 3, 6, 4, 6, 5. So this is 6, this is 7, this is 8. So here we have 8, this is 9. So 9, 10, so 11, it's 11, and then we have 12. Alright, so we have this point now. So I'm going to number this point. So this is 0. So we are going to have 0, 0 on both sides. So we have 0 here. So followed by 1, 11, and followed by 2, we have 10, followed by 3, we have 9, so followed by 4, here we have 8, so followed by 5, here we have 7, and then we have 6 in the middle. So that's what we have there. So the next thing that we are going to do now is that we are going to connect each of these points with the apex. I didn't take note of that, so we need to retake this. Sorry for that. All right. Okay, so this is the point. All right, so I'm going to join each of these points. So I'll join each of these points with, so this is point O now, as we have it here. So I will join this together with O, so with a straight line. So I will draw this. So here I will draw this. So here I will draw. Alright, I will pause the video and do that behind the scene. Alright, so with what we have done here, so the next thing that I'm going to do is that, so I'll be taking, so I will start from here. So I will take, for 0, I will take this distance from here to here. For 0, take this distance from here to here. So I'll put it at this point O here. So I'll make an arc at this point. So on 0, I'll also make an arc at this point on 0. Then for 1, so we have 1 and 11 together. So I will put it here on line 1. So I put at this point. So I make an arc here, and I make an arc here. So then for 210, so from here, extend it here. So I put it at this point. So I make an arc here, and I make an arc here. Then for 3, 9, so this is the point. So this is the point. So I will put it here. So make an arc here, and I make an arc. I make an arc here. Then for 4, 8. So 4, 8 we have this point. So I'll put it here. I make an arc here, and I make an arc here on 8. So then for 5, 7, so this is the point. So I put at this point. So make an arc here, and I'll also make an arc here. Then for 6, okay, so I put at this point, and I'll make an arc here. So all these points, we are going to join them together. We're going to join this point together to obtain the curve around here. So I will join this point together with the use of the French curve now. So while I pause the video, when I'm done, we see it together. Alright, so this is what we have here. So this part that is cut off, so we have it cut off here, and we have this curve. So the next thing that I'm going to do is to take my compass and extend it to 0 down here. I will extend it to 0 down here. Then I will put it on this point O here. Then I will make an arc here. So make an arc here on 0. Okay, so then from O to 1, so 1 and 11 are together. So don't let us forget that. So I put at this point, I make an arc here. So make an arc here. So that is on 1 and 11. Then 210 are together. So I'll take this distance from here to here. So put it on this point O here. I'll make an arc on 2. So make an arc on 10. Then we also have 3 and 9. So they are together on the same point. So I take this distance from here to here. So put at point O here, I'll make an arc on 3, I'll make an arc on 9. Then we have 4, 8, they are together on the same point. So I will take this distance. So I'll put at this point here. So I'll make an arc here, and I'll make an arc here on 8. We are getting to the last one. So then we have 5. We have 5 now. So 5 and 7, they are together. So I put at this point, I make an arc on 5, and I make an arc on 7. So the last one is 6, and that will end at this point. So we don't have to take that, just end at this point. So I don't have to take that again. So we have this point. So we have this point, we have this point, this point here, and this point. Also we have this point, this point, this point here, this point here, this point here, and this point. So we use the French curve to connect this point together. So like this. Okay. So connect this point together. All right, then all right, so we join these together. Okay, so we come to this side. Okay, so on this part, then okay, so the last part is this and this. All right, so this is the surface development of the frustum of the oblique cone as we see here. So I attached this paper to this. So the work that we're asked to do, so we're asked to draw the given view, which we have done already. This is the plan, and also this is the surface development that we have produced. So as simple as I've shown it here, all you need to do is to practice. So thank you and keep on practicing. God bless you.